Hello, sweet Scorpios. How's everyone doing? Welcome to your general love reading. This is a vibe check for love. So no presupposed ideas. Whatever comes up will come up, whether you're single, in a couple, or you have a special person out there that you're separated from, etc., etc., etc. Scorpio, if you vibe with my channel, you know what to do. I'm so grateful to everyone who's already subscribed to my channel, who likes my videos. Oh, look at this. The King of Pentacles peeped out at me. I feel like a lot of you are coming into your own in terms of just feeling powerful in love, you know? Some of you might be waiting for a message. Some of you may have already received a message from someone, from a special person, and the vibe in this card is too little too late, you know, boo-boo. Too little too late, boo-boo. Or is something else beginning with a B, a word I probably shouldn't say on YouTube. You know what I'm saying, Scorpio. Too little too late. You're like, yeah, you're in your power. You got your power back from something, some kind of a situation. Well, let's see what happens in the reading. But yes, Scorpio, I'm so grateful to everyone who's supported my channel so far. I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. If you want to leave a like, if you want to give it a subscribe, if you want to comment below, that really helps me out as a small new creator, and I really appreciate it. And if you don't want to like my videos, it's okay. I'll still love you. Scorpio. Also, bear in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. And if it doesn't resonate, check out Gondora's channel. It's Gondora Official. That's Angie. She's linked in the description box below. She's a Scorpio reader, and she might have the message that you're looking for, if I don't. But you probably already know and love her anyway. What else can I tell you? Yeah, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. And if you'd like to get a private reading with me, Scorpio, all the information is in the description box below. Yeah, I'm thinking about this King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's quite set in their ways as well, quite possibly. Maybe they took a long time to message you. I know Scorpio has recently been receiving these readings about messages coming in and people wanting to message you and you waiting for a message. So I feel like maybe it's to do with this kind of theme, but let's take a look, Scorpio. Please, angels, show me what is happening with Scorpio today and in general. Oh yeah, so this is a general vibe check, but it's going to be valid for the next few hours, days, or weeks. 3 hours, 3 days, and 3 weeks. I always forget to set the intention. I think that's important, just to give it a framework, but really when the video finds you, it finds you. But yeah, it's just because 3 is such a great number. It's such a magical number, so we're doing threes of each. Angels, show me Scorpio's situation currently. Huh. Yeah. Just as I thought. Well, well, Scorpio, may I just say that good things are coming. You're making your own luck currently, though. I do see that you're in some kind of a... for some of you, it's going to be a straight-up separation from a person. You got the Hermit card here for your current vibe, your current situation. It doesn't have to necessarily be separated from a person. It could also just be that you're going within and that you're just, you know, revising your situation inside of yourself regarding dating. What it is that you truly want? What are your requirements? What is your perfect boo out there? You know what I mean? You're making a list. Christmas is over, but you're making that list and you're checking it twice just to make sure that you're attracting the right kind of things. But for some of you, I do see you being separated from a person. Scorpio reads recently have been having a lot of like lingering ex energy. I don't know, that didn't used to be the case, but it's kind of coming up now. So these are messages for someone out there who's in some kind of a separation situation. In your recent past, you know, Scorpio, you went through something that was really quite exhausting, that didn't seem like it could be resolved in love. You got the 9 Nine of Wands. And quite possibly the issue here was commitment and someone not making things happen for you. Someone not fighting for a relationship. This could be your recent past. For most of you it will be. But if you've been single for a long time, this is something that kind of goes back to your last relationship or a relationship that really hurt you. And I see here you kind of questioning how committed this person was to the situation. They could have promised you a lot of things and they didn't deliver, basically. And they didn't fight. Someone didn't fight for this relationship. You were ready to fight for it, Scorpio, because you're always ready to fight for a relationship. I'm also a Scorpio if you're new to the channel. You know, I really relate to the Scorpio energy. I get it. You were fighting for this and this other person wasn't. They turned out to be weak, basically. Maybe they told you they'd be strong about things, but they turned out to be weak. I feel like you're carrying the burden currently of the thoughts regarding this past relationship and your future relationship. So, or connection, if it wasn't a full-on relationship, you know, whatever it was. I do feel, Scorpio, that you, and I feel like the last reading was about this too, actually. You have this fear, whether it's conscious or not, you have this fear, you have this questioning inside you, you know, how long do I need to journey on my own? I carry all these responsibilities. I do everything myself so well because I'm Scorpio, so I'm dedicated to anything I do. I do nothing by halves. And I carry all these wands represent some kind of a responsibility that could turn out to be a burden. You're happy to put in the work, Scorpio, because that's how Scorpio rules. Scorpio puts in the work. So you put in all the hard work. You bring a lot of stuff to the table. You take care of yourself. You take care of other people, quite possibly. You've also had to journey. I'm picking up this phrase, journey by yourself, for a long time. I've been journeying by myself. You've been walking through the night by yourself. There's no one walking with you, you know, you're walking by yourself. And it's been for a long time. Even if for some of you, this recent past, this Nine of Wands represents you in the recent past in a relationship. This is a card of someone feeling also quite lonely in a connection. And it's interesting because you've got the 9 in the past and the 10 of Wands currently. So it's the same kind of energy. I feel like whatever this connection was, I feel like it ended. And I feel like, at least it's on some kind of a pause. Yeah, it's on some kind of a pause. It's funny, when I said that, I looked at the bottom of the deck. You got the two of Swords here, which is someone who's not sure. You know, maybe you're not sure if it's really over. For some of you, Scorpios, something is coming up. It's like a connection that's been coming up for the past couple of weeks where it's like over for you, but it's not really over on some level. And maybe you feel intuitively it's not really over, or your person is thinking about you and they feel like it's not really over. Something's in the air here, Scorpio, however that resonates for you, because it's going to be different for different people. But yeah, I feel like whatever happened in this connection is a burden that's been carried over mentally for you into the present, and you do feel challenged by this. You feel challenged by being single again. You feel challenged by just having like the idea of having to carry all this responsibility for yourself by yourself again. Scorpio is single again. And no one, it's like there's no one worthy out there, no one you can rely on, no one who will take that burden from you or help you carry all those wands. It's quite a profound energy. I feel like it's a very Scorpio energy, but it's going to be okay, Scorpio, because I already see some interesting things happening to you in the near future. Again, you know, this is a lot of assessment energy. Seven of Pentacles in your thoughts currently here. You're assessing your life. You're looking deep within. You're assessing the kind of work you put into relationships. You could be being a little bit self-critical currently, perhaps feeling a little wistful in the new year, thinking, well, here comes another year. How can I make that be the year where I put in the work and I actually get something back? In fact, there's 6 Pentacles on this foliage here, and one is kind of separate. So that's, you know, that's the new year. That's this one more year coming in, and you thinking, wow, like, you know, is it going to be the same thing over and over again? Is it going to be just me putting in the work? Is it going to be just me tending to my own garden of love? That came out a little weird, but you know what I'm saying. you tend, like, you know, in love, Scorpio, you just like, you water those plants, you tend to them, to the flowers, you want things to bloom, and you don't always experience reciprocity. And that's at the heart of the matter here for you. And you're unconscious as the magician. You know you're number one. You know you're the magician. You know you should be given, you shouldn't have to ask for things, you know, in a connection, in love. You know that you deserve the best, number one. You know you deserve to be given that kind of primary kind of, you know, super love. To be number one for someone. I feel like perhaps some of you are struggling with never having been, or feeling like often you're not being put first. You've not been number one. I don't know. But it's that kind of a thing that I'm getting, and that's something I relate to myself. So maybe that's like something, maybe I'm saying that card in this way because that kind of suddenly related to myself. But it's just like, you know, knowing it, all of this spread currently is telling me you know what you bring to the table, and you're thinking really hard about how to make it how to meet that other person who brings things to the table, who has that kind of magician thinking, manifestation thinking, who wants to also, you know, live life to the full, who can commit to life to the full, not just to a connection, but to, you know, the material and the spiritual. And who will see you as number one, because you are number one. So you need someone to see you as that, to recognize your value and your worth. And it's quite beautiful because, you know, we started with the Hermit. This is your energy currently. And, you know, this is someone who's really having some kind of an epiphany. And also the Hermit, even though it does signify reflection, it also signifies the end of an era of loneliness or solitude. And that is indeed precisely what is happening here for you, Scorpio, because I see you in the near future being really into your power. We're going to look at that card more closely in a second, but you got the Queen of Wands here. Gender is arbitrary, disregarded, however that resonates for you. She, they, anyone in between, right? King or queen. But this Queen of Wands is someone who is having a pretty good time. It's someone who has quite possibly a lot of suitors, a lot of admirers, someone who's putting themselves out there, feeling themselves, literally and metaphorically, someone, you know, who's just enjoying themselves, and also quite possibly very successful. Some of your ventures that you've been putting energy into could be coming to fruition in the near future for you. Let's see. What is it that Scorpio needs to know? That's, ooh, doesn't know yet. Okay, well, we got two cards. Scorpio, this is ridiculous. This is the same card that was at the bottom of the deck before when I was talking about you not knowing if this relationship that caused you to feel alone, you didn't know if it was really over, and that same card just flew out. And, oh my God, and you got the Knight of Wands here too. Slight counterparts, although the Queen is higher status. See, this is the whole problem in this past relationship. This person wasn't up to scratch. They were not at your level. This is someone who's lower level. And I'm sorry to say that. It doesn't mean that they're like high value people and low value people. It's just like they were not at your level in terms of commitment, in terms of bringing something to the table in a relationship. And again, it's not just material or status. I'm talking about spiritual commitment, self-knowledge, maturity, things like that. Wow. So what you don't know, but should know probably, because that's what the tarot wants you to know, Scorpio, is that this past relationship, again, Wands here, this passion, this love, whatever it was, this connection that caused you to feel alone, this person who didn't commit, is coming right back at you, Scorpio. They're coming right back at you in the near future. Oh my gosh. And you didn't know, you weren't sure. Maybe you have an inkling. You feel like this person is coming right back at you. Some of you might think it's over. Some of you might be in a bit of a double bind over this, and you're not sure what's going to happen. It's going to happen. They're coming in fast and strong. Oh my God, right at that Queen. Oh boy. Let me clarify with a different deck, Scorpio. Drama. But Scorpio, if you don't want that X, because I don't know. See, this Knight of Wands is unreliable energy too. So I don't know if this is, you know, I don't know if this is something that's transformed. So we'll take a look at that. But I feel like whoever this person from your past, recent past, or more distant past is, whoever this person is, but they're so passionate. And they could have taken quite a while to know what to do. They also didn't know what to do. So they're just going to like fly at you. Like all of a sudden they're just gonna be like on fire, like I can't take it anymore, I have to hit up Scorpio again. Maybe it's someone, even if it was like a super new connection, whoever you're thinking of, Scorpio, you know, whoever came to mind is that person. Please tell me, angels, if this energy is going to be reliable. Also, Scorpio, bear in mind this queen, you know, if you don't want that ex, like, bear in mind this queen has many suitors. So it's saying you're going to have many options. And one of them, it's just this little secret thing that came up when we asked what you don't know is that one of your suitors is going to be this person from the past. Wow. Is this reliable energy? Huh. Well, that is to be determined, Scorpio. Wow, drama. Scorpio, why are we so... We don't do the drama. It just comes to us, doesn't it? It's like, I don't know, we trigger people into becoming drama queens. Give me one more, please. Same thing. Scorpio, whether this is reliable energy or not is to be determined, but definitely there's a lot of... There's something you did to this person. You got the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. This is not to be trifled with. The Tower is a super powerful Major Arcana card. Whatever you did to this person, I feel like perhaps if you ended it, or, you know, whatever it was, I feel like maybe you gave this person an ultimatum, but in any case, I feel like you gave up on them on some level. You were just like, you could have said something like, well, I just can't do this then. Or, you know, well, you're just completely unreliable. Or you said something to this person maybe that was like an ultimatum or like a criticism. I feel like your words with this person, your words and seeing the disappointment in your eyes really ruined this person's life on some level. They were cast out of the symbolic tower here. It's just like losing you was like a tower moment for them. Losing you may have also hurt their pride. Losing you may have made them feel like they lost something. And it could have been that over time they realized they may have struggled to try and forget you. And then they realized that also was a tower moment for them. When they realized over time, it could be days, could be hours, you know, weeks, whatever it is for you, right? They realized over time that they actually can't live without you, that you're the one for them, and that they didn't put in the effort. It's so interesting. When I asked about how reliable this energy is, we got the Three of Pentacles. You know, I like the Three of Pentacles in this deck, especially for this question, because it's one person who's holding all these Three Pentacles, and they're working really hard next to a furnace somewhere deep in the depths of their unconscious, quite possibly. You know, this is a Smith. This is someone who's putting in the work. This is someone who wants to do it, who wants to show up. I feel like this is someone who wants to cooperate as well. And they already did a lot of work. They already finished Two Pentacles, and they're holding one up. You know, they did the work on Two Pentacles. There's one they're holding up. They just finished that one too. So I feel like your person will be coming in having done the work on themselves, actually. And they will come in wanting to cooperate, because that's what the Three of Pentacles is all about. But also kind of showing off what they've done, telling you, look, I've changed, please understand, maybe an apology, you know, whatever it was. They've been tinkering at something. They've been tinkering at something in terms of making you an offer. And I did say, again, I said I wanted more clarification, because threes, that number 3, you know, even though it's a sacred number, but sometimes it can be tricky in the love reading because it is a 3. But we got the Two of Wands as clarification. This is someone who's been planning, waiting, watching really intently on for a new opportunity, for a renewed opportunity in your case. I feel like this is someone who's ready for the challenge. But again, you know, this is not the best stable energy, but it's not the worst. This is someone... The answer to the question, like, is the stable energy for your old person, is they want to do the work and they've done the work. Whether that's stable enough for you, whether it's something that they can actually do, that it's, you know, if they're capable of it, I don't know, because the tarot didn't say, but it did say that they've put in a lot of work and they really want to make it happen. They've been planning and watching and waiting. And they've been almost looking for signs, you know. Maybe they're looking at your social media, looking for signs. Is it safe to approach? All of that stuff. They definitely, they're not scared of putting in the work and breaking out a sweat over this. Let's see what other suitors will be around you. So yeah, this is your ex energy. I'm just a little concerned about this Knight of Wands here, you know? That's why I asked for clarification. But I guess it's saying this person probably wasn't mature or committed enough before. And, you know, maybe they're going to be mature and committed enough now. Who is to say? It's probably different for different people, but they've definitely put in the work. Whatever the result may be, they at least tried, and they tried for you, Scorpio, because you're special, and I feel like this person tried to change for you. Whatever happened between you could have been some kind of a wake-up call. Oh, that's so sweet, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments below if it's your story. I wish people would do that for people more. Okay, tell me more about the alternatives here. Okay. I wanted to take out this one. Ah, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a lot of love offers are coming in. You've got the Page of Cups. You could be, you could have, again, a lot of people watching you. You're getting the Page of Cups a lot too, Scorpio. See, these cards, this is interesting. You're getting the Page of Cups a lot. I feel like some of you do have a secret admirer, someone already watching you, or a friend who's secretly into you. For others, it just means new love, new interest. Definitely people coming through who want to have a piece of you, Scorpio. Very passionate. Something that starts small that could go a long way. You got the Fool here too. You could be, you know, a lot of people could be the Fool for you. A lot of people definitely want to take a leap of faith with you. But what I see here, Scorpio, is that you could be the dangerous one here. You could be serial dating. You could be doing some dangerous liaison stuff out there. You could be seeing different people at the same time. No judgment, but that's what I'm getting here. You could be making a fool of all these people. Maybe they're not up to scratch because you've really thought about what it is that you truly want in this Hermit. And maybe all these people coming at you in the near future, could be the next week or so. Maybe it'll be like, well, I don't really like this one. This isn't really up to scratch. This doesn't meet the standard. You know what I mean? You could be, I feel like that's the energy here. But we do also have the Wheel of Fortune. You could be meeting your destiny soon enough. You could be meeting your destiny in the next 3 weeks. You could be encountering someone who is meant for you, someone who really merges with you very well. Wheel of Fortune is a possible soulmate relationship. Some kind of a fated meeting could be on the cards. Wow. Well, let's see what else is going to happen, Scorpio. Please show me angels. Ooh. Oh, okay. 8 of Swords. Worry. Someone's worried. I feel like it's you being worried still a little bit. Don't worry. But it's also, I feel like your person from the past. They're really worried. Oh my gosh. Who is this person, Scorpio? Tell me, who is this ex haunting or readings? There's an ex haunting Leo too. Yeah, the Star. This person is hoping against hope that you'll take him back in. That you're still available, but I feel like you're not available because I feel like you went through some kind of a transformation. The Magician to me is always a lot of Scorpio energy here because it's someone manifesting things, and Scorpio manifests themselves. They rebirth, refashion. We rebirth, refashion ourselves all the time, especially after a breakup. I feel like, especially because of the Hermit here, I do feel like you've already gone through this transformation process, and when this person comes in, you're like a different person, Scorpio. You've changed. That part of you has died off, and they took too long. Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry, cross watcher. Well, welcome to the dark side, cross watcher. You shouldn't be doing that to Scorpio, then you wouldn't be disappointed. But yeah, this Queen of Wands here is you looking to me like a transformed Scorpio. You're like over it, basically. And this is your near future coming in. Could already be happening. You could already be doing this. Okay, show me more. Ah, yes. Oh, Scorpio. Well, I feel like in your environment, you have a lot of fulfillment. You could have a lot of good friends around you. You could have a lot of recognition. Again, I see a lot of people. I see 9 cups here, okay? I feel like, you know, it's 9 people, 9 offers, you know, whatever it is, 9 matches on Bumble. it doesn't have to be exactly 9, but you know what I mean. Like, there is an abundance of attention, an abundance of love and admiration, a lot of friends around you, quite possibly too. People see you as someone who's like got it going on. Quite possibly even some people might see you as someone who's a little full of themselves because they have so many offers and they have so much attention. Yeah, okay, we'll get to the bottom of the deck in a second. And as your outcome, I see the Queen of Pentacles here. This Queen is looking at that Pentacle really intently. This is you at the end of this process that we're reading for. This is you at the end of this process. Again, thinking about the offers that are coming in, quite possibly receiving and reading this message from your past person and considering everything wisely and calmly and collectively. We started with the Hermit. Inward, this is a lot of inward energy, thinking about yourself, thinking about your soul journey, why love doesn't work out for you. And we have you here at the very end as the Queen of Pentacles, setting all these offers that are coming in. No longer in solitude, although taking time out to yourself, being comfortable in yourself, rebirthed, transformed, a new Scorpio. A Scorpio who has risen in their own value, in their own eyes, and who is taking a long time, their own sweet time to consider all these offers. And in between, you have this phase of kind of going out and having fun and being admired and maybe dating several people at the same time. And then it will culminate in you making a decision about whether you want to date someone steady, or if you want to just continue being single, or if you just want to commit to one specific person. Let's see what else. Yeah, 5 of Wands, excellent. So this is the outcome. You got people fighting for you. Different people are going to compete for you, for your attention. This is excellent, Scorpio. You are on fire. But I do see 4 of Wands here, so I do actually see a commitment, or at least taking something to a higher level. You might decide, if you're deciding to kind of go steady with one person, maybe we'll just stop seeing other people, or you might reunite with your ex that caused you worry in the past here, the 8 of Wands. But let's take a closer look at this as well and see who it is likely to be, or what the advice is for you. What is the advice here for Scorpio, please, angels? You will eventually commit to something, Scorpio. I mean, someone. It won't be singledom. I don't see that. I see making a choice, making a decision. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Again, this is someone who's showing charity. There's 2 people kneeling before you, and you show charity, fair judgment too. You know, you judge their cases wisely and with a lot of gravitas, and you decide who is worthy of your attention and your love. Maybe it will end up being a choice between 2 people. That's possible. The advice here is to be generous and is to be forgiving. Let's see what the advice is regarding the ex situation. By forgiving, I don't necessarily mean towards your ex. I just mean like forgiving in your judgment of people. You know, if people aren't always up to scratch. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Walking away. That just kind of slipped out. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a confirmation that there was a lot of sadness, you know. This person put you in a situation, I feel like this person in the past put you in a situation of feeling alone. And also this separation, this, you know, time of loneliness you experienced in hermit mode. You know, that was quite painful. So maybe it's just saying, remember what this person did and judge them accordingly. So what is the advice regarding the ex and something else? Well, I feel like the cards are saying, I wasn't expecting this. I do feel like the cards are saying, judge the situation wisely. Take your time choosing. Make people fight for you, you know. Provided this ex-person of yours makes a stand, does everything right, you can definitely consider them. You have the 10 of Cups here. There is the possibility of happiness and of them giving you what you want. There's definitely hope. It's not hopeless. You can hear them out. Obviously, if it was a toxic situation, if this person's horrible to you, did something bad to you, that's not the advice for you. But the advice here is, if there's hope, if this person, you know, really kind of comes in and does things right, perhaps you can consider taking a closer look at the case. It's not even to say that you should go back with them, just like consider them, because Six of Pentacles is you just, you know, being charitable with all these suitors you're gonna have. You're gonna have to be charitable with all of them. It's literally, this is, you know, this is a judge of character, the Six of Pentacles, giving unto those who are deserving, giving charity onto the deserving, needy. Which is what all these people are going to be with you. We're going to make a fool out of so many people. Look, I just can't get over this Fool Scorpio. I love Scorpio reads because the energy is just off the charts. It's charging. Yeah, your battery's on high power, Scorpio. It's about to be. Three of Pentacles in terms of your other options. Again, let them perform for you. You know, let them dance for you. This is literally, in this card, it's one person showing off their wares, showing off their handiwork, their artistry, their talent to two other people who are going to make a decision on whether they want to give them a contract, make them, you know, do we want to commission you to do our cathedral in the Middle Ages or not? So this is you, like, saying, dance for me, show me your wares, show me what you can do. This is a talent show. This is Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio, I gotta tell you, this message is so beautiful. This reading is all about the Scorpio going out there and dating, playing the field, saying, dance for me, dance for me. And they will all dance for you, Scorpio. And this kind of saying, definitely do this. This is definitely the way to go. But at the same time, let them dance for you, but also be charitable and kind in how you assess people. So don't be too biting, Scorpio. Don't be too critical, but let them all dance for you. And at the end, I do see as your result, you making the right decision, whatever that decision is for you. It's going to take a while. And I feel like with all this competition energy and you kind of reflecting on things, I feel like overall this reading is saying, don't rush into any decisions. If you don't make a decision, that's good too. You can say to your past person, this person who keeps coming up, you can just say to them, look, if you're really into a reconciliation, get in line. You dance for me too. Dance with the others and let the best, let the best monkey win. You know what I mean? That's a little mean, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you are the organ grinder, Scorpio, is all I'm going to say. You're in your power. You're in your sexy energy. Like, you got it going on. And if you don't feel, because some of you might not feel it yet because you're still in this hermit mode and you still feel a little bit burdened, 10 of Wands. If you feel this, like, just go out there. Get yourself that Bumble profile. Seriously. Go out there with your friends. Whatever it is that you got to do, because I see you coming into your own very, very soon if you're not feeling it yet. Some of you are already feeling it, getting a taste for the excitement. So just stay in that energy. That is the reading for you, Scorpio. I love this reading. This is one of my favorite readings I think I've ever done for Scorpio, because you are the organ grinder and it's going to get really interesting. And the drama is going to find you as usual, but it's going to be under control because you're in charge this time. Let me know, Scorpio, if this resonated for you. Leave a comment below. Thank you, Scorpio. I love you all so much. I appreciate all of your support, all of your love. You're so special to me because we're both Scorpios together. I will see you next time, Scorpio. Take care of yourself and may the angels protect you.